Welcome, everybody. So today I got Ori Spado with me, and we're just gonna chop it up. Yep.
And that's when Suge Knight ended up bailing Tupac out, and he came with Death Row Records. All right, Haitian Jack was a snitch on that, and then Tupac wrote a song snitching Haitian Jack.
Wow. So did you ever? Someone asked the question, Ori. I don't even know if I want to ask this question. Maybe I'll just pop it on the screen. You could read it.
Let's see.
I don't want to bring up old memories, Ori. You ever run into Kenji Gallo with Haitian Jack?
Kenji Gallo was not around when Haitian Jack was around.
Mm-hmm.
Kenji Gallo is probably the biggest bullshitter on earth. He wrote a book, and every word in that book is a lie. You know what people don't realize? And sometimes I don't realize it. But when people are in other offices out here that I should know about, I get the phone call. Kenji Gallo was a rat since he was age 15 years old. The Jerry Zimmerman. Because I went out to Jerry, I made a lot of money with Jerry Zimmerman. He was a great guy. Jerry always had a warehouse out in Chatsworth. And one day Jerry wanted to see me. I walk into his office. In the waiting room is this little fucking Oriental kid, Kenji Kaneko. His name is Kenny Kaneko. Okay, Kanecko. It's not Gallo, folks, unless he changed it, which he might have done. I don't know. He is not Italian. He is Oriental. I think it might be Japanese. I'm not sure. And Jerry grabs me right away and takes me out to the back of the warehouse. And he tells me, see that kid? Don't do anything with that kid. That kid's been a rat since he was 15 years old in high school. All right?
So everybody knew he was a rat then.
Out here, California. Okay, so now, let me tell you the story.
Okay.
So, I said, okay, I won't do nothing. He said, I got to introduce you. He said, once in a while, the kid brings Jerry a porn video, and Jerry could sell the porn video because Jerry knew everybody in the porn business.
Yeah.
And make a few bucks. I said, no problem.
Yeah.
And so I never had nothing to do with Kenny. But it's a week after that there, me and Jimmy Cacchi, Jimmy lived in Palm Springs, but he would stay with me during the week.
Mm-hmm.
At 8 a.m., we're at Walter's Restaurant on Cannon Drive in Beverly Hills having breakfast. Who walks in? Kenny Gallo. I happen to be in the neighborhood. I look at him. I say, you happen to be in the neighborhood? You live in fucking Orange County.
At 8 o'clock in the morning, when
At
you
8
and
in the morning, you happen to be in Beverly Hills? He sits down. Now he knows everything about Jimmy Cacchi.
So now Jimmy Cacchi is a made man, correct?
Jimmy Cacchi is a made man. He's a captain. Okay.
So can you explain to people out there that don't know what family he was in and what captain does?
Okay, well, all right. First of all, a captain. Jimmy was not only a captain, he was the underboss or the street boss of Los Angeles, and he was the boss of Palm Springs, California.
For what family?
All right. Well, at this time, it was the Milano family, but he began before Pete Milano. He began with not Jack Dragna, with Dominic Brooklier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But he was originally from Buffalo, and he grew up with Joe Todaro. Him and Joe were like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe was the boss of Buffalo, who I met on several occasions. So, anyways, I tell Jimmy, I said, Jimmy, look, I'm not doing nothing with this kid. You already gave me the information on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now here's another skipper. He turned it around. First meeting with Kenji, he got $3,500 from Kenji. And he came up to Jimmy, coming to my farm, and he's counting the cash. He said, "Here, I'm giving you half." I said, "Jimmy, keep the fucking money.
You don't want nothing to do
I
with
don't want nothing to
anything.
do with that.
Yeah.
I would not take a penny of it."
Yeah.
And so, in his book, he writes that he's good friends with Jerry Zimmerman and Jimmy Cacchi. But little did he know, every time he was there or called him, I got the call. I knew about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't understand is how he ended up in New York and getting close to Teddy Persico, John Bedanza, and a few other guys with the Colombo family.
I know how.
And then he became an informant against them.
I know how. The FBI put him on a plane. They debriefed him and put him in there.
Yeah, well, it was the FBI, yeah.
So obviously he was working with them for a long time, like you said.
A long time. And how he met Teddy when...
You all right, man?
When Teddy got out of prison, he
picked him up with the limo.
Picked him up with a limo and
gave him
porn girls.
And gave him a bugged phone.
And gave him a fucking cell phone as a gift.
Yeah, with a bug in it.
With a bug in it.
Yeah.
And then, okay, now on one occasion, Jimmy got arrested because Jimmy was out on bail from a telemarketing room he had in Palm Springs. He was out on bail. He got arrested because he broke it, because he and I went out on a collection where I hit the guy out in the valley. And I was on state probation here in Los Angeles, and I couldn't figure out why the fuck didn't they take me?
Yeah.
And so Jimmy's car was in my garage. So there's a lawyer, and his name is Mark Mazie. Mark, M-A-Z-I-E. Why am I spelling that? Because this fucking guy never called me. Okay? Again. All right? He is an entertainment lawyer, either at Paramount or with one of the studios today. I tried calling him a few times, and he don't have the balls to call me back. That's why I'm mentioning his name.
Yeah.
But anyways, he sends Kenji over, because I gave Mark the keys, and Kenji takes Jimmy's car down to Palm Springs, probably with the FBI agent and sheriff, and he had the house keys where on Jimmy's, I got my house keys on my car keys, right?
Yeah.
Like most of us do.
Yeah.
And he went in Jimmy's house, and I was taping the FBI.
You were taping the FBI?
I was taping the FBI. I had 12 tapes. They were trying to get me to become an informant.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted me to go against Joe Dente, who I barely knew. I knew Joe, but it's not like we hung out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Jimmy Cacchi and other people, because everybody knew me. But I really not, outside of Jimmy Cacchi, I had nothing to do with anybody else out here in California.
Yeah.
It was always a New York guy. Jimmy and Sonny used to fight of who the fuck I was with.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to get in between the two of them. It was funny.
You're like trying to split yourself up. You're splitting time up. And then they don't want you to become a made man because they want you with them. They don't want you to be on your own.
They wanted me. Sonny wanted to propose me. I came this close to getting made out here. I'm telling Jimmy, I don't want it. I don't want it. Something came up on that Sunday afternoon. Thank the Lord. Jimmy had to go on an emergency because something happened with some other guys and bikers in the valley. Jimmy had to go take care of it.
They probably would have tried to pressure you to get in it.
Jimmy? No, he had me getting made that day.
Yeah. I mean, they would have wanted you to do it, is what I'm saying.
They wanted me. But anyhow, I don't want to lose my train of thought. So now,
Kenji,
Jimmy
remember?
had one tape because when I was taping the FBI, I knew I had to go on record back east with what I was doing. Sonny was in prison.
Mhm.
So I sent Jimmy back to Buffalo to play at the Joe Todaro. Joe Todaro owns, I think it's the Bossa Nova Pizza, one of the biggest pizza place in Buffalo. And Joe was fucking laughing. They both called me up. Joe was laughing, and Joe recommended that I keep doing what I was doing, taping the FBI and being close to them, because I would know what they want. You follow me?
Yeah.
But Jimmy come back. He said, you're going to in a lot of trouble. I said, I know. He said, that's going to cause you a lot of grief.
What, the taping?
So I took Mark Mazie, the lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
because I had a meeting with the FBI. They set a meeting up because what happened, this is funny as shit. It was a Friday afternoon. I'm sitting by myself. And, they gave me a little tape recorder to take conversations, right?
Yeah.
So I taped the Oprah Winfrey show. Now I wait till 5 o'clock on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I call the agent. His name's in my book.
Mm-hmm.
I called the agent. I said, boy, I got a tape. It'll blow your fucking mind. It's fucking good. He said, well, I'll come and get it. I said, oh,
Yeah.
no, hold up, I says. I said, you're going to give me $5,000 for it. He said, what? I said, yeah. That's not how it works. I said, how it works with me. You want the tape? $5,000. Where am I going to get $5,000 on a Friday?
From your people.
You're the FBI. Figure it out.
Yeah.
He got it. So he asked me to meet him at a fucking baseball.
Ori, you're going to make me piss my pants, Ori.
Oh, wait, no, you got to hear the truth on this, okay? So now I meet him at the baseball park. He said, give me the tape. I said, give me the money. He said, what? You don't trust me? I said, no. He puts the money out. He had an envelope. I took the envelope. I give him the tape. I give him my card. And I come home.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in my apartment. My phone is fucking ringing. He said, what the fuck is this? I said, what do you mean? He said, this sounds like a TV show. I said, well, I told you, I don't know how to use that fucking equipment. I said, I had the TV on. What do you expect? I don't know how to use it.
That's
so
hilarious.
Now what they wanted to do, they wanted to wire up my house. So I took the lawyer, Mark Mazie, and Mark Mazie informed him that I would not be an informant.
Yeah.
And they had something on me that I'd be, let Mark know, and I would turn myself in.
So it's either be an informant or go to jail, right?
They were pissed. Okay.
Yeah.
We leave the office. I come home. Mark, the lawyer, calls me, Mark Mazie. He said, the FBI just called me. They told me that they're giving you one last chance. Either work with them or what? I says, well, what's the or what mean? He said, I don't know. I said, all right, Mark. I said, call them back. Tell them you spoke to me. And tell them that Ori said, go fuck yourself. I said, you got to do that, Mark. He said, you sure? I says, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And he does it. So I'm sitting in my chair, and now I always try to think like the other people are thinking. I'm thinking, what is that or what they're going to do?
You know it's coming.
So I knew. I said, they're going to get their people that are already informants, that are on the streets, to say Spado's an informant.
Mm-hmm.
So that night, I went to Frankie's over on Melrose. There were a few guys. On my left was a guy that became an informant. We took him down for quite a bit of money. He owned a restaurant in Westwood.
Mm-hmm.
On my right, the guy from Las Vegas that owned a strip joint. On one end of the bar was Kenji, and then there's another friend of mine, Stevie. I went to Stevie. I said, come here, Stevie. I said, Stevie, somebody's going to come and start spreading a rumor. They're going to come to you probably, that tell you that I'm an informant. I said, whoever is saying that is the informant.
Yeah.
Guess who went to him? Kenji Gallo, you little frat fuck.
Oh, man.
Kenny had that tape. And if you Google my name, all right, buried in there someplace, you're going to see where Kenny posted the tape along with the FBI. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But the word says Ori Spado spills his guts. People are stupid on social media. They don't listen to the tape. If you listen to the tape, the first fucking voice you hear is that voice of Ori Spado stating that he is taping the FBI.
Yeah.
It's there. And if you read my book, I don't hide nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so look at in the back of my book.
Mm-hmm.
You'll not only see the indictment I was on, you will see prosecutorial misconduct motion against the FBI in Los Angeles, the FBI in New York, U.S. Attorney's Office, and Kenji Gallo. Okay? Kenji Gallo's named there. So for you people who love the little rat, then by all means, if you got $28, buy my book. Anybody knows Kenji probably doesn't have $28.
Probably not. Make sure you go buy a copy of Ori Spado's book. It's The Accidental Gangster. It's accidentalgangster.com, right?
Right.
Go to accidentalgangster.com. Make sure you send a message saying that you got your book from watching my show, and he'll give you a little autograph in the book, right, Ori?
That's right. That's right. They mention Staxx and they get an autograph.
Yeah, you mentioned Staxx or Hootie.
Pay extra for the autograph if they mention your name.
Yep.
Okay.
So make sure you guys do that, and we're gonna have a real good interview with Ori, and we're gonna get deep into things. We're gonna get into that pretty soon, you know.
Yeah.
When we could schedule something.
I gotta schedule something probably Friday.
Okay.
All right. Friday morning. Yeah.
I'm gonna take off. I got a lot of work to do today.
Me too, buddy.
Yeah, man.
I did this for you, Bill.
I know, and I'm doing this for you, man.
I know.
So,
I love you, kid.
I love you too, man.
All right, stay warm back there.
You too. Make sure you go check out his book. I'll leave a link below. Have a great day, everybody.
All right.
See you later, Ori.